Roll by myself, ain't got no friends. Hustle all day, try and stack those ends. Went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. I went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. People discuss my success. They see me shining and get upset. You should love more and hate less. Chasing hoes while I chase checks. I enter the room and break necks. Your girl said she want a rough neck, a little light conversation and some rough sex. I up text if I get too stressed. Hit him for the cash, leave his body a mess. Half I reinvest, then divide the rest. Triple being the best, don't you ever forget. Welcome to the Pulling Cards Podcast. I'm the host, Triple Beam, with the lovely Sharonda Beeman in the building. What's up?
What up?
Nothing much, man. Just another day, another dollar. Just trying to get it, man.
What's been going on?
Shit. Everything.
Like,
man, like, it's just, this week has been one of them times where it's a time of, it's testing me, you know what I'm saying, where to the point there's so much shit going on, so much shit going wrong. Now I gotta try to be the fucking problem solver, try to get all the shit back together, you know. So, you know, that's what it is, man. The truck is down right now, man. We're going through maintenance problems, trying to get everything together. So I'm trying to figure all this out. So you losing money, but you know, shit don't stop. You just gotta try to keep it together, man.
Keep going.
You gotta keep it together. Try to keep going. So that's where I'm at on that.
Yeah, I don't know. This week it's just been, I don't know. It's weird.
It has been a fucking rough week, though, for real.
Don't keep turning my headphones up. I don't understand why you keep messing with my ears.
Okay, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm capturing your voice, because
but
it don't matter. You looking over there and
I ain't looking at nothing.
No. You listening in here.
And it's loud.
Okay, it's loud, but I'm looking at here and I'm seeing a flat line. Flat line, you know what that means in medical terms? It means like it's nothing. And when I'm seeing a flat line, it's almost like I'm not capturing your voice, so I have to turn the shit up. Now I can turn your earphones down.
Well, that's what I've been asking since the start of the show.
It doesn't matter. I can turn your earphones down, but what I'm saying is I'm looking at the levels, and all you got to do, if your earphones is up, you be like, okay, turn my earphones down. I'm turning your volume up on your microphone so I can make sure that I capture your voice. So when that goes up, does that turn my headphones up?
No,
it just turns up the sound that's coming through your headphones.
Well, I don't know, but you keep making it loud in my ear. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing with that. But yeah, so the day, man, the week, it's just been rough. Trying to just, oh man, I'm gonna tell you though, and be 100 with everybody out there listening. Depression is real.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is set in with me, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm in a fucking I'm a depressive state right now. You know what I'm saying, in my mind. You know what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like, you know, because there's so much, like, it's just hitting you like a punching bag, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Almost like you're in the ring with Mike Tyson, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no defense with this shit, because this nigga just bobbing, he coming in, he's coming. Iron Mike, you know what I'm saying? He bobbing and weaving, and he coming in, he trying to get his way in the inside. And once you get inside, he hits you with a, you know what I'm saying? He hits you with a rib shot, and you're like, oh shit. So you kind of try to back out of there a little bit, but then he hits you with another one, and then, you know what I'm saying, the uppercut is coming, and you trying to dodge the uppercut, so you dodge the uppercut.
But you know the straight right coming, so you get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep dodging, weaving, and eventually it's Mike Tyson. And if you ain't Buster Douglas or Holyfield, you finna get your ass knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to deal with all this shit, man. This shit is crazy, man.
It is crazy.
But yeah, that shit is real.
I know.
You know, because I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just like I feel kind of stagnated, and then I feel like, man, I'm doing enough. I'm doing too much. Should I scale back? Should I keep going? Should I stop this? You know, but I don't, you know.
Can't stop.
I just got to keep going.
Gotta
keep pushing through. But it's easy to check the fuck out
mentally.
Easy. Like, you can check out at any time mentally.
And be like, fuck this shit, nigga. Okay?
And we talked about that shit before, too. It's like, fuck it. You can check the fuck out easily. That's a lot of shit.
Ooh, when they say a thin line, literally a thin line between sane and insanity.
It really is, man. And then, you know, you got youngsters, you know what I'm saying? I feel for them because a lot of them have a lot of pressure. And I see a lot of them check out early, too, because they like, you know, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me just, you know, they done with school. They done with all that shit because
done with trying. Just give up. Just shit, fuck it.
It's pressure. So then they just give up and start just doing their own thing, man. And, you know, my heart goes out to anybody that's going through that shit, because I'm telling you, that shit is real. And then you got to think about, like, motherfuckers who coming from, like, a situation where they ain't got shit. Then you all of a sudden, you got all this shit, and then you got all these people that's dependent on you. And then you at a young age, like a lot of these athletes that make it to the pros, and you got to try to keep all this shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be in front of the camera. They asking you questions. You don't really want to answer the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You be like, man, I like, man, these motherfuckers.
But you think about the ones that ain't really people person. You know, they just do it for the love of the sport, the music, or whatever, and they have to be forced to be around. You know, like that's tough.
Yeah, because shit, like I'm an introvert really at heart. Like I don't like, even what we doing right now. This shit is a fucking, like, you know what I'm saying. But I know I gotta do it, so I make myself do it to try to, you know what I'm saying, to build a platform. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't know if I told you, but one reason why I wanted to do this platform and just to have a fucking voice, because I was fed up with listening to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else had their point of view, their opinion, their perspective. Everybody else got to say what they wanted to say. And I was like, well, shit, I'm tired of listening to these motherfuckers. Hell, I got a motherfucking opinion. Let me put my shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, so this is my platform. So I can say what the fuck I want to say on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, so hell yeah, that's why I want to do that shit. But, and it's also, if we do it the right way, and we continue to do it, it's also a way to alleviate some of that pressure and some of that stuff that's on your mind that you want to say all day that you don't get a chance to say. You can come on here and you can say it, and then you can feel better. You know what I'm saying? You get shit off your chest. You're like, shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's up there, guys.
Just vent.
You know what I'm saying? It's out there.
Just start ranting.
Hell yeah. Catch a nigga off guard and be like, the nigga be out here, they had a couple shots. Catch a nigga down like Kanye, catch a nigga bad. Kanye be on that motherfucker saying any fucking thing. Shit, you don't got the fucking answers, Sway. Shit, I be like, motherfucker, I ain't got the fucking answers, but motherfucker, this is my answer. Goddamn it, like it or fucking love it. So hell yeah. That shit, boy, I tell you. But yeah, this is the Pulling Cards podcast, y'all. Episode number 8.
Is it 8?
It's 8.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Facts or fiction?
facts,
Okay.
not fiction. This shit is episode 8. Like, we've been doing this shit for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was, like, I had been wanting to do it. So, and we had talked about it. We came up with the name. You came up with the name for the show, Pulling Cards. So I give you that. We came up with the name, Pulling Cards Podcast. I was like, hell yeah, that's it. Let's run with it. So then I went to find like a little logo, shit like that, and I did that. And before we did the first one, I was like, shit, I was scared, I was nervous, I ain't want to do it, because, you know, I know people going to be listening. I don't want to be on here saying no fucking shit. I don't want to sound like a moron. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, fuck. So it took a minute for me to build up the nerve to actually do it. So, because I said, once I do it and once I go up for the first time, I was going to continue. I got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? The key is consistency. So I want to keep going. And so, shit, I was like, fuck. So I did the pilot. So we did like 4 pilots, like 4 episodes that ain't nobody heard.
Thank God.
We did like 4, ain't nobody heard. So like on the 4th one, I was like, okay, I think we kind of got the concept, kind of got the, you know, the direction where we want to go. I was like, okay, so now let's go and let's put it up. I said, so on the next one, we're gonna put it up. So it was episode 1. We put it up for everybody out there, y'all listening.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And we did all the way up to now. We did 7 episodes. This is the 8th episode. So, you know what I'm saying? I think we've gotten better every week, and that's the key. Just get better every single week. And we get a little chemistry and shit. So, you know, I know you struggled early. You was like, shit, you was so nervous. I was like, shit, fuck it.
I was ready, okay?
But I was nervous as fuck.
I was ready.
And
but
I'm nervous right now.
in my mind.
Really, but I'm cool, though.
But as soon as we sat down, I couldn't say shit when nothing come out. It was ridiculous. I was so mad at myself.
But I just told you, I was like, you just got to keep doing it.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I can't do this. I can't. This is stupid.
You hear yourself on the mic, it changes everything, don't it?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not believe it. You kept saying it. You was like, when that light go on, it's different. I'm like, no, it ain't, nigga. I can talk. That's what I do. You press that button and I was like,
it was like a deer in the headlights. That shit was crazy. But I knew you were so confident. I was like, okay. I said, you better have some topics. You better have something to talk about. I said, because you ain't like me. You ain't going to be able to just come on this motherfucker and talk. I said, you better have some shit in the bag. You was like, no, I got it.
I'm going to wing it.
Shit, watch me wing it my ass. That motherfucking mic came on, your ass was sat there.
It was
like crickets.
It was horrible.
But that's how that shit is. And I told you, because I've done it. I've said the exact same thing that you said. When I was first rapping and shit. And so, I came home, you know what I'm saying? So Watt and Wig, they was doing the rap thing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I wrote me some raps and shit. When I was locked up, I came home. I thought I was ready.
You was ready.
Shit. Don say, I'm telling you, you go in that motherfucking booth, nigga. That light come on, shit, a different story. It's exactly what I told you.
You did.
I was like, man, come on, man, I'm ready. I go in that motherfucker, nigga, press record, that beat come on, and
crickets,
like nothing. Like you wanna say it, but
it won't come out.
It won't come out.
It have you feeling so stupid though.
Yeah, and it took me a long time. Like not a long time, but it took me a minute to really just get past that. And when other people like, oh, I want to rap. Mm-hmm. After that, and I was like, okay, come on by the studio. I was like, okay, well, you get in this motherfucker now. This shit is different.
It's different.
And
oh my God.
Everybody froze up who didn't have experience. They all froze up the first time.
I don't know. It is. It's real different. Because I talk. Anybody that know me, they know I can talk. But I couldn't push the word. I literally was thinking of things and could not get my mouth to say it. It was ridiculous.
This shit's hell, I'm telling you. But I'm glad that we're doing it now, and
I kept watching other people. I was like, no, if they can do it, I can do this shit.
Now that is
seriously.
True, but you just gotta push through. And most of the people that you watching, they all went through the same shit.
I believe it.
Trust me, they all went through the same shit. But yeah, this is episode 8. You know what I'm saying, and just like the pilots that we did before, these are almost like pilots that we're doing now. Because once we get even more comfortable, we're gonna bring the cameras in and we're gonna bring it live to our listeners, and that's gonna grow our audience as well, because they can look at us, they can look at our eyes, they can see what we up to, and that's gonna grow our shit even more.
Well, I'm ready for the cameras.
You ready?
Cameras love me.
The cameras might freeze your ass up too.
Cameras love me. I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying?
Mark my word.
Now, I'm good on this. I hate the fucking camera.
Cameras love me.
I hate it.
I love it.
Every time I see my images, like if I see an image of myself on video or photo, I'll be like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Why did you get this side of this? Like, oh man, my shit is fucked up. I hate the fucking
You cannot
camera,
pose for a picture. You cannot. You just be like,
like
it's like you think about it, like, what do I do? How do I stand? How do I look? Do I look like this?
Yeah.
No, just look.
I can't be natural with it. Like, I know taking pictures and being in videos, I know that shit is it's almost like an art. Like, people go, they take classes for this shit. I think I need to have a crash course in taking fucking pictures. I've always been fucked up in pictures since a kid. Like, when I was a kid, my first fucking picture that I took, I was like, man, hell no. Like, I was like in kindergarten. I was like, my smile was like fucked up. I was like, hell no.
But you know what?
Shit, man.
But you know, Yamir used to be photogenic.
Yeah.
He horrible now.
He did. He used to take great pictures.
I mean, not even trying.
Yeah.
But my kids get it from you. They
I
are
can't
horrible.
I'm horrible at this shit. I can't do it. I need a good photographer to make sure that he catch me on the good side.
I love a picture.
I hate
you know, I'll jump in anybody's camera.
But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, now this shit is gonna be funny. It is funny.
It better
to me.
be.
Huh?
Just to you.
It is. It's funny to me. You ain't gonna like it as much.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But you talked about it because I don't know. I ain't gonna say you like that, but women have a tendency to have certain like standards when it comes to relationships and expectations. And they always seem to get their heart broken for some reason. And I see the saddest shit on social media. Like, it always something like, I don't know. It's just like sad shit when it comes to women and relate. They be on that shit on social media. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is it? You know what I'm saying? With a lot of these chicks. But I noticed that one thing I think is they got way too many requirements. So this is what I wrote down. They have way too many requirements, especially when you know what I'm saying, you done been around the way, and then your ass, you done hit the fucking wall. You older, and you still have these. I see it. They be like, I need a man that's over 6 feet, make her $100,000 a year.
No kids,
no baby mama drama. And I'm like,
you gotta have a car, gotta have a house, can't live at home with your mama.
There you go.
You gotta have a job.
So I'm like, bitch, what you got to have? Shit. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Give it a break. And this is what I wrote down.
So stupid.
This is what I wrote down. Because this was my note. I was like, old bitches.
Oh, God.
Making ridiculous demands for relationships. That shit is crazy.
Triple beam.
So basically, here's the thing, and this is for any woman out there that's listening. The thing is, Lord, you can't have all these requirements when it comes to dudes. Dudes don't have that many requirements for women. You know what I'm saying? So you right.
Dudes don't have any.
6 figures, no kids, no baby mama drama. You know, all this, have a good job, a car, gotta have a house, all this. The woman, you ain't gotta have shit. What the fuck? That shit is crazy to me.
Well, that's y'all dumbass.
No, here's the fucking thing. The women are the ones that's playing they self because all the women are always on social media and they complaining about the shit. Dudes ain't complaining too much. Like, you know, dudes are only complaining because women, they have, like, a lot of women have double standards and they do, like, certain shit. But we ain't gonna get on the dudes. I want to stick on the women for a moment. Because they have all these requirements, okay? And then they get so disappointed when the shit don't work in their fucking favor. You see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
I mean, I get it. I do. I get it.
That shit is crazy. So now, here you go.
But it's always the ones that's, I don't know.
All right. Let me break this down. You got a woman. She's 35, over 30, 35, going on, and she has these same requirements, right? So now, when you have requirements like this, what type of dude do you think that you're gonna land? Because if a dude is over 6 feet, okay, now, for instance, let's say the woman is 35, 40, all right? If you're looking for a dude, right, and he is over 6 feet, he make over $100,000, he got a nice car, he got a house, right? Mm-hmm. And he meets all these requirements. What make you think that this guy want to date you? This is the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when the guy, most times,
well, who does a guy like that want to date?
He want to date her daughter.
Wow.
He wants her daughter.
Speaking for all men.
Most men, if you're 40 and you got it, and your daughter is 19, 20, 21, 20, that's who he want, pretty much, yeah.
And he's 30.
If he's 35, 40, yes, that's what he wants. Because what we have here is almost like a reversal of roles. Because when the woman was 19, 20, 21, and the guy was 19, 20, 21 in high school, he didn't have shit. She wanted the older guy who had the car and the house and all that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, the older, she went through it with the older guy because, what he wanted. He just wanted the thing. So once he got it and moved on.
Thing?
He wanted sex.
The thing, the thing on your platform, the thing.
I was thinking Lauryn Hill the whole time when I said that. Straight up.
Okay.
Real talk.
He wanted the thing. Continue.
So anyway, once he got it.
The thing.
Yes. Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
So stupid. Okay, go.
So there, now she didn't want that. She didn't want to put that time in. So now she goes on this carousel of guys trying to find the right one, and it don't work out. Now she's in her 30s. She really wants to settle down, but the guys that she want to settle down with, they don't want to settle down with her. You know what I'm saying? Because the roles are reversed now. See what I'm saying? And that's what's going on, man. And I see it so much. I see it all the time, and I know what it is, but it's hard for me to articulate it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're on social media, people ain't gonna really get it. You typing, but I'm on this platform right now, so I can kind of talk a little more about it. But that's what I see.
So the 19, 20-year-old wants the 30, 40-year-old.
The 19, 20-year-old
girl wants the...
She wants the guy that got his shit together. Okay,
and then the 35 to 40-year-old guy just wants the thing.
He wants sex. Yeah. But now, don't get it twisted. The guy will settle down with the female if she sticks around long enough to build the bond in the relationship. Once the guy has the bond with the female, he'll stick around and he won't never leave. She would end up leaving if he would got outside the relationship. She would wind up leaving. If she didn't really understand those dynamics, she would leave. And therefore, she would go through the cycle again. You know what I'm saying? But now a real one, if she understand the dynamics of man and woman, she could tolerate more because, she could kind of understand and kind of feel those dynamics, and she will stay around and stick through more. But the woman who don't, you know what I'm saying, she's going to leave immediately and put herself back out there again to go through the same thing over and over again.
I get it, Doc. I get it. You done broke this shit down, Doc.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think you would get it that soon, but...
I mean, I lived it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I mean, so like, what are you talking about? This is my life.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew you would get it, but I didn't. I thought you would put up more resistance.
No. What? I'm not gonna resist. Like I
thought you was gonna put up a good fight for womankind.
You thought so?
Yeah.
Sorry for you.
But you a soldier.
That's because I'm one of them ones. I'm a realist.
You a soldier, and
it's not a fantasy world. I mean, I get it, but I do drive-bys. Okay, I pull up. Don't try me. Beam.
I get that. I got that.
Because I was trained by the best.
No, I got that. But this is not really for you.
I know. I'm just saying.
This for people that's listening and the women that's listening. And I be like, shit, they keep putting this shit up there, but they putting themselves out there to get this disappointment because they putting these standards up. And number one, when you had your beauty and your youth, right?
Don't do that.
Yeah, this is what it is. You wasted that being promiscuous, right? And then now when you want to settle down, it's like, shit, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And the women, they didn't go into it being promiscuous. The young females that's listening, they wasn't going into it being promiscuous, because when they got with that guy that they thought, he had the car and stuff like that, and he had the money and it was flashing and stuff, she thought in her mind that this was going to be the one. But the dude wasn't, he was just out for a good time, for the moment. And, and she.
So why guys just can't be straight up?
And
then?
she didn't stick around. No, dudes are being straight up. Trust me.
No, I don't believe that.
Listen, you gotta realize.
I do not believe that.
Okay, here's the thing. The female, right? She's young, right? She gets the guy. You know, he may have. You know, like I said, you know, the guy that she's attracted to, right? So they get together, right? And the guy, he feels her. Trust me, he feeling her. But he's not solely committed to her. He's still doing his thing. He's still got other women in his phone. He's texting. He's doing this.
So what's wrong with saying, "Hey, I'm just in it to have a good time. I'm not looking for no committed relationship." What's up?
Because dudes are not just in it. Mostly, I'm saying dudes mostly are not just really just in it just for the good time, or just or not for committed. Like, dudes don't go out and like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. No.
Okay, but if you're gonna get into one, why get into it and not be real?
Okay, it's not that they're not being real. It's a situation where it starts out as, you know, being real. Okay, if it starts out being real, then the dude, he'll still keep some shit going, or he'll still entertain other shit. And once the woman find out about it, and she don't stick through, she gets upset, she leaves, she goes out on a revenge thing, she does all this shit, and then that's it. And so she goes through the cycle over and over, because her expectation of what a man is not based on what reality is. And that's the dilemma that a lot of these young women and then older women are having. Do you already know, but I see you trying to play devil's advocate a little bit. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not. I'm
really?
just saying, like, no, it's not always like that. What are you talking about?
No, it's always like that.
No, it's not.
Okay. For instance, when you meet a guy, right, or when a guy meets a girl, right,
Mm-hmm.
there's like people are like, I'm looking for somebody that's single. Already you done fucked up, because nobody's single. They're just not in a relationship where it's a marriage, but nobody's single. When you meet the guy, he's already either having sex with other women, or he has other women that he is trying to have sex with when you meet him.
But how can you say they're not single if they're not saying they in a committed relationship with anybody?
Because how is that single when you're sleeping with, when you're having sex?
So what is single?
Huh?
What is the definition of being single?
Okay, for me, if a woman is looking for if she says I'm looking for somebody single, she's basically saying I'm looking for somebody that's not dealing with another woman.
No, she's basically saying I'm looking for somebody that's not in a relationship with another woman.
But if you're sleeping with the woman, you're having relations, you're talking to her, you're texting, you're going to her house, you're hanging out, you're going out, you're having drinks. What is that other than a relationship?
I mean, what do you mean? You could just be whatever. If it has not been established that me and you are together.
Okay, so when the woman says I'm looking for somebody that's single, right? Okay, and that guy answers that call because, like you say, he's not in something that's established. Okay, but when the guy answers that call, and then when she start hanging out with him, and she look at his phone and see he got a text from another girl, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you was single." Well, I am single. That's not my girlfriend, but we text and we fuck.
Okay, right. Why can't the guy do that?
Okay, but once he does that,
then what?
Then the woman, she's mad. And
What's she mad for?
And she leaves.
What's she mad for?
Because he's having relations with another woman, and she can't deal with that.
But they didn't. If they didn't establish that they was together in a committed relationship, what's the problem?
She wants her own man. She wants a man. See, most women are. That's the point that I'm making. Women are not willing to stick around. Most women. A lot of women are. I'm not saying all, but most women are not willing to stick around. And that's the thing. If you don't stick around, you gonna always be by yourself. Period.
Well, I don't know.
Because the first time that she sees that text message in the phone, she's gonna get mad, right? And so what she's gonna do is she's going to.
But what's she mad about at this point? Have they sat down and said, "Look, it's just me and you. We're together"?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Okay. Here's this. Okay, I'm gonna give this scenario again, right? All right. Okay, the woman, she's looking for a guy, single. All right. Dude answer the call. They go out on a few dates. They have drinks. They dance. They party. Boom. They go on another date. Third date. She goes to his house. Boom. Or he goes to her apartment and boom, they have sex. They doing whatever. She texts, he texts, they call, they hang out again, they go to the mall. You know. So eventually, over time, she's feeling okay.
Like it's a relationship.
Cause it is a relationship when you hanging out and when you kicking it and when you kissing and when you having sex.
Really?
It's a type of a relationship.
What type of relationship?
Listen, I can't define it, but anytime you having relations and you having conversation, it's a type of a relationship. Whether it be sexual, whether it just be whatever, but it's a type of relationship. But see, the thing is, if you don't stick around, then it's done. And that's the problem. And that's the problem with most women.
Well, maybe the problem is communication.
Communication, yeah.
Because that seems to be the problem in your scenario is communication. Because I ain't seen no form of communication going on for a relationship to be established. I seen dating, but I ain't see two people sit down and was like, look, it's just me and you. We in this.
Okay.
So how can anybody get mad?
Most relationships don't start like that. Now,
at some point, somebody's gonna sit down and the woman is gonna be like, okay, we're gonna define this.
Okay, and the dude is be like, well, I don't want to define it, or dudes will define it. Some dudes will define it because they just want to keep the woman around. They don't want to run them off because if they getting it, they want to keep getting it. So they ain't gonna try to run it off, and then they will commit, and they will say, okay, well, hey, I ain't dealing with nobody else. They'll get rid of a lot of females that they dealing with, and they will commit. They will do it.
Well, communication is key.
Communication is key, but it's more things than just communication.
I mean, well, what is it?
It's being real, like you said earlier. Facts. It's being real, and you gotta be real about those male-female dynamics. You gotta be real about that shit.
Straight up. Gotta be real.
If a woman get with a guy and she's in a, like you said, a so-called committed relationship, and she's a no-nonsense type of woman, and if any infraction dealing with another woman, she gonna leave. She ain't gonna never have she will always be in a situation where she's gonna be single.
I mean, but all women claim to be no nonsense.
Shit.
Women take a lot.
Some women don't take shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Some women don't take shit.
Listen.
If you see a woman who done been in relationship and after relationship, it's a couple things working there. One is she's not trying to take anything from a guy dealing with another woman. She's not gonna take a second of it. Okay. On the flip side, okay, if she sees anything going on with the woman or feels it, she's going to go out and try to reciprocate that by trying to deal with another man. But now you definitely gonna be out of the picture. That shit is not going to work with a dude.
Yeah. Okay. You had a little point right there. I mean, but still.
Just saying, like, shit crazy. Some women, some women actually, they'll say, okay, like if a dude cheat, right? So they'll actually think that if a dude cheat, then I could cheat, and there ain't no difference. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? It's total difference there. It's night and day. It's not the fucking same thing.
No.
So you're gonna sit up here and tell this guy, right, that you're in a relationship with, that he's opening doors, he's spending money, he's paying bills, you know what I'm saying? He's doing what he do for you, right? But he cheated on you, right? So now you're gonna turn around and reciprocate that and cheat on him with some random dude, and he ain't did none of that. You just gave away what this dude probably had to go through hell and high water to get, taking you on dates, you know what I'm saying, buying drinks, you know what I'm saying, opening doors, you know what I'm saying, sending flowers, you know what I'm saying. He had to wait a month to get, and now all of a sudden you just give it up to some motherfucker. He like, bitch, get your goofy ass out of here, nigga, with this shit. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That shit is, I mean, that's how it is. That's how niggas is looking like. Bitch, you know what I had to do to get this pussy? You just give it to this nigga right here? You out of your fucking mind, bitch. I kill you. Shit. Like, you should have just did me like that. And then there wouldn't be no fucking hard feelings. But I done invested in this shit. Like, bitch, get your ass out of here.
Really?
Fucking really. That's how the shit be, for real. Niggas
foolish.
No, that's the truth. Niggas like, hell no. Fuck you mean? So yeah, that's a dynamic that people don't really look at. And women swear, oh, you can cheat, I can cheat. Yeah, you can cheat. You can cheat with anybody at any time. So it's nothing for you. You just showing yourself to be a hoe when you do that. Period.
Well, Doc, you have spoken.
I'm telling you, I'm a visionary on this shit. Like, I know this shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Really?
You swear.
I'm telling you, this shit crazy as fuck, though. But I just I go through my timeline on social media and I see it like every day, and I'm like, I just be shaking my head at this shit.
Well, it sounds like you got some sad friends.
Like it ain't just my friends. Like it's all over the internet, on Twitter, on Instagram, like famous bitches, like all type
I don't know
of bitches.
who.
I'm like,
My timeline
what
be
the
lit.
fuck?
We don't have depression on my timeline.
No, it ain't. Listen, your timeline, like it ain't depressing. They be trying to be lit with it. They be like, fuck these motherfucking niggas and they ain't shit. And I'm like, shit, okay. Your ass ain't shit, motherfucker. Your ass ain't doing something right.
Poor thing.
You know? But I be seeing this shit. I shake my head. I be like, man, these motherfuckers, if they only really in the and see, it's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? It's society's fault by putting these false images and false realities in these women's head, and so they don't know how to deal.
But what?
With it.
What is being put in their head that's false?
Okay, what's being put in these women's head is, I don't need a man. If you're gonna cheat on me or this and that, or because they don't really know what a man is. They don't know the truth of what a man is. They only getting the fake. They only getting the fake, phony version. Like when a man comes to a woman, okay, she's not getting the real guy. She's only getting a representative of the guy. She's not getting the real dude. He's putting on to impress her, to get the pussy. That's it.
Well.
So she's not getting the real guy. And, okay, I'm going to add to that as well. Because when a woman gets with a guy, like when they meet for the first time, when they go on a date, she can't get the real guy because at that particular time, he's auditioning for her. He's auditioning. She don't have to do anything. She sets the demands. She picks and chooses who she want to go on a date with. All that shit. So he's auditioning.
Well, it don't matter. Guys ain't getting the real girls either.
So
what? We even, nigga. Shit. You getting the fake lashes, the makeup, the hair, okay? The ass shots, all that. Y'all getting all that. So what?
Some of the motherfuckers getting motherfucking dudes.
Okay? Still got it. They just got it tucked. Now.
Oh, you make that motherfucker bitch mad, you gonna hear that deep voice come out.
So audition that.
What was it? Motherfucker, what the fuck you say? Bitch, you don't get your motherfucking goddamn ass out of here,
now,
bitch.
What?
You right about that, but this shit is hell, man. Listen, man. Like I tell my kids, man, I be like, man,
oh God,
listen.
Yes.
I got boys. I be like, man, y'all watch out for these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall in love too quick with these bitches.
And I'm talking about these ones that's being deceitful as fuck. You trying to have these surgeries and ain't saying nothing.
Well, my boys, they still in school, so they ain't got to worry about that. They know everybody that they get in school with. Unless a bitch come from, unless a bitch transfer from California or something, and she look a little long-footed. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the key. And motherfuckers always talk about the Adam's apple and all that shit for a key. That ain't the key. You look at the feet. If that bitch wears size 10, that bitch suspect. If a bitch wears size 10, you be like, hell no. I told my son, I'm gonna tell my sons this. I told you that we only want 8s and under.
Stop.
Because most dudes are gonna be at least a 9. Naturally. At least a 9. Dude's gonna be a 9. Ain't no motherfucking grown ass motherfucking man got no size 8 foot.
Nah. I don't know.
Ain't no grown man wearing no size 8 unless that bitch a midget.
They might be short. What if they're short?
I don't give a fuck. I know short motherfuckers, they ain't got no size 8 on.
What if some of them, if you're short, what if they short and tucked? Your theory still don't work.
No. Okay, basically, all right, fuck it. We want bitches that's average size and 8 and under. Period. 8 and under. Average size women, 8 and under. If you bitch too short, fuck that motherfucker. Cause it might be a dude with a little feet.
Exactly.
So we want average size women,
man,
8 and under.
These doctors is hell.
They chopping out bitches' feet too, but you gotta have a lot of bread to get that shit done. So we just increasing our chances of not running into the bullshit. Shit is wild. I told my son this too because based on the hypergamy of women and based on what we talked about earlier, I told my son because, he was like, shit, he was like in the 7th grade or something. I was like, man, the girls ain't really 8th grade or something. I think it was 8th grade. I said, girls ain't really checking for you right now. I said, because the girls that you looking at, they checking for niggas in 9th and 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? It's playing ball and dunking on niggas and all that. I said, right, you just in 7th grade. I said, so they ain't really checking on you. I said, shit, your wife probably in he was in the 7th grade. So I said, your wife probably in the
3rd grade.
3rd grade right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so shit, he was like, what? Yeah, shit, she probably the 3rd grade. So I think he kind of understood what I was saying, but he probably really didn't get it at the time. But I think he kind of feel it now because, he going into the 10th grade now. He see the younger girls in the 7th grade and stuff like that. He in the 9th grade. So the 7th grade girls, you know what I'm saying, they kind of checking for him now. You know what I'm saying?
Just hush. Next subject.
Yeah.
My baby. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm screening all hoes. So we ain't got to worry about none of that Adam Apple feet, none of that.
But he can even up that playing field. You know what I'm saying? He get out there and start goddamn doing his thing. He can even that shit back out. The motherfucking same ones that looked over him when they the same age, they gonna be checking for him by the time he get on up there, start throwing them touchdowns. They gonna be like, yeah. I'm like, nah, bitch.
Back up.
So back the fuck up, bitch.
And he know, because I done told him about a few of them.
Yeah. So hell yeah. That in a nutshell is one of the things that I want to talk about this week because I kept seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole dynamic of relationships. But to get that love, that relationship shit like what we got, and like what, you know what I'm saying, like what I see in older couples who've been together for 25, 35, 50 years, some 75 years, that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. You're going to have to put up with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my
Period.
God, yes. I agree with that.
That's just real shit. And no man is motherfucking
and you going to want to throw in that fucking towel so many times. You going to want to shoot their asses. Stab them. But
I believed in that shit for a long time. Like, I thought that, I thought the niggas was fucked. I thought I was fucked up.
You was.
I thought that, yeah, which I was. But I thought that, it was some fucked up shit. But what I'm saying is, no man is above this shit. Like, I don't know. Like, if a man is above this shit, it's very, 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 very few that's above it. And I'm talking about if we went to thousands, you're talking about like 1 or 2 in 1,000. That's above this shit. And now I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a fucking preacher. You could be a motherfucking, I don't give a fuck who you are. Shit.
I used to look at them couples and be like, how did they do it? How did they
know
get
how
there?
They did it? The woman was like, okay,
I know how they
understand.
did it because I sat around ones that been together that long and talk to them and hear the stories and know what they've been through and know they've been through hell.
Yeah.
But they stayed.
They understand. And they stayed and they knew. And that's what it is.
And then that fairy tale, like, it ends like that for real. But
yeah. But see, the thing is, like I said, man, society gave people a different perspective on and how this shit, the dynamic between men and women, they gave them a false perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? So we just putting the truth out there, man. Putting the truth out there. And I feel so bad though. I be like, cause like the women, I feel bad for them because they be in a relationship. They got somebody they like, they good, and you see them, they hanging out, they kicking it, they together, like, oh man, they cute little couple. You know what I'm saying? They go through some shit, bitch be gone. I'm like, damn, she fucked up. She done put herself back out there in the game, so now she gotta go through this shit again with another nigga. Like the next nigga's just gonna be the one that's not gonna like do shit. Like that shit is like one of the, like, where you gonna find this nigga at? You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga don't exist. You know what I'm saying? You wildin'.
they exist. You have to mold their asses.
Shit, yeah, you right. You that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta mold their asses now. I'm just being honest. And I'm like, how I get somebody halfway molded and I'm just gonna be like, I molded him for this bitch? Hell no, fuck that.
Shit, cause dudes be like, I'm gonna tell you what my nigga said. He was like, okay, so he's like, he's with this girl, right? He's like, so I cheat on you, right? All right. What? And you say, if you cheat on me, you get demoted, right? He said, I stay with you. He said, but you get demoted back down to where you don't have a say, because when you got in a relationship, after a while, you know, you got the trust and now you have a say. So you be like, okay, do you think you should be staying out this late? Or why? I don't think you should be going over here and hanging with this crowd. Do you need to do this, do that? That's, you gotta say in the relationship. You earned that by sticking around and being around. So now if you get caught cheating, you get demoted down, you don't have a say anymore. So flip that, and he was like, so, but if I get caught cheating, what do I get demoted down to? And she really couldn't say nothing because he get demoted. He said you can only demote me down to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Which is back out here chasing other women.
So if that's where they want to be, then leave.
No, he don't.
Stop stringing a motherfucker along.
It's not stringing along. He love his girl. He said, this is what he said. He said, I love my girl. He said, I don't cheat on her because he know that she don't like it. So he don't mess with other women. But if she got mad and demoted him down, he will only be demoted down to where he want to be, which is fucking chasing other women. And he was like, he would stay, he said, but she would have to leave him because now she don't have a say. So she'd be like, oh, you coming in at 3 a.m? Like, man, shut the fuck up. How you can't tell me you can come in? You just got caught cheating with a dude. How you gonna tell me what time to come in? 3 a.m. Oh, I seen a girl text on your phone. Bitch, shut your ass up. You just got caught cheating with a dude. You talk about somebody texting my phone. Get the fuck out of here. And so when he said that, I was like, shit, that shit, wow. But she was one of those women where she understood the dynamic. She's like you. She understood that shit. So, but yeah, that shit was wild. So that was the thing. Old bitches with ridiculous demands for relationships.
You're horrible.
Horrible. I ain't that fucked though. You remember the fight?
What fight?
It was Mayweather and McGregor.
Oh God!
This was like a couple years ago, right? So
yes.
We was at the fight. We went to the fight. My brother had a fight party in at his crib in Pearl. So we
get on my nerve.
So we at the fight party, fight lit. You know what I'm saying? We cooking. You know what I'm saying? Had the grill going, man. We had the fight. You know what I'm saying? The pool
packed. Table,
it was lit, man. All type of people was in that motherfucker, man. We had I'm gonna give you okay. I'm gonna give people one of the okay, cause you know George was there, all of us, you know what I'm saying, Tears, you know, niggas from Jackson was Skellies and all kind of motherfuckers, but we had a celebrity guest in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, well. Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria Vivas was in the house. Yeah, so we had that shit was lit, man. We had so much fucking fun. But around so at some point, you know what I'm saying, some women showed up, you know what I'm saying, some girls, you know what I'm saying, some older women, they showed up and they was in that motherfucker. And they was like, you know, they was fixing them something to eat. They was mingling around, getting drinks and shit.
I can't.
And so my brother, he come around the motherfucker. He put his hands on the table. He looked around. Man, who invited all these old ass bitches? I said, God damn.
Wait, I was right there. He knocked the whole pause and I was like, and then I just fell out. Like, I couldn't believe it, but I could.
I know they kept fixing them plates because I know they heard them. They was right there.
And they was the only 3.
He was like, who invited all these old ass bitches? Man, nigga, listen, if I tell y'all niggas, I laugh for like 2 days.
I laugh till this day about that. And I think it's funny because, I mean, I ain't gonna say who it was, but because of the people it was, like, it was funny. I don't give a damn.
That was so fucking funny. Oh my goodness.
And then the way he said it, the way he looked.
That motherfucker looked around at them motherfucker. They were fixing them plates. He looked around at that. He looked back around at that. He looked over there at me. He was like, man, who invited all these old ass bitches? I holler. But we had a fucking good time, that motherfucker.
We did. We always have a good time when we go there.
So, yeah. Is it time for a break yet?
Yeah.
Man, we've been gone for a minute, man, on this joint, though.
Go on and drop a little something on them.
I'm going to drop something on their ass, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna take a little break. This the Pull Cards Podcast. Yeah. Hey, yo, man, somebody drop my motherfucking mic. You know what I'm saying? Somebody drop my mic, man. It's like a $500 microphone right now, man. I'm speaking to y'all niggas in, man. That's okay. I'm gonna make it do what it do, man. This is me, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas already motherfucking low, man. Here we go. Hey, this song is called Motherfucker. Beam in this motherfucker. What's up with y'all motherfuckers? Get out of line, I buck at y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna get mine this time, motherfucker. See, y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
You see what you motherfuckers get trying to motherfucking play me? And it's a motherfucking shame. Can't come up on a motherfucking thing cause you a motherfucking lame. The motherfucking president doing this motherfucking campaign talking about some motherfucking change. This motherfucker must be insane. This motherfucker is a fraud, I can see it so motherfucking plain. And they ain't biting my motherfucking tongue. And they ain't never ran and they ain't about the motherfucking run. So what y'all motherfuckers wanna do? You either with beam or fuck you and your whole motherfucking crew.
Flip flop, candy drop, in the J's with the socks.
Everybody can understand. Don't be afraid of the word motherfucker. I'm gonna break it down.
Sauce with the leather
Out there this afternoon, you see about 3 or 4 brothers talking. You might hear a conversation and it go like this. You seen that motherfucker, Bobby?
Custom bucket seats.
That motherfucker owe me 35 motherfucking dollars. He told me he gonna pay my motherfucking money last motherfucking week. I ain't seen this motherfucker yet. I'm not gonna chase this motherfucker for my 35 motherfucking dollars. I called the motherfucker 4 motherfucking times, but the motherfucker won't call me back. I called his mama the other motherfucking day. She gonna feel like the motherfucker went in. I started to cuss her motherfucking ass out. But I don't want no motherfucking trouble. But I'll tell you one motherfucker thing. The next motherfucking time I see this motherfucker and he ain't got my motherfucking money, I'm gonna bust his motherfucking head. And I'm out this motherfucker.
Candy drop, in the J's with the socks. Those boys get fresh, Chevy on my head. How you feel? I feel good. Chrome sauce with the leather and the wood.
Yeah. We are back, bitches. It's the motherfucking Pulling Cars podcast. This part of the show is brought to you by Beeman's Record Service. You never know when you need a tow.
Never know.
If you find yourself in a situation where you find your tires been on flat, that old motherfucker got mad, slashed them fucking tires. If you find yourself in a situation where you had a flat tire and you need a tire change, call 601-575-6071. Send a technician out to help you with a flat tire. If you find yourself in a situation where you was in a hurry, got out, lock your keys in your car, dial 601-575-6071. We'll send a technician out to help you with the door unlock. If you find yourself in a situation where you was in a hurry, you ran into the store but you left your lights on, you came back out, and you couldn't start your car because your battery is down, dial 601-575-6071. We'll send a technician out to help you with a jump start. If you find yourself in a situation where you've been in an accident and you need a tow, dial 601-575-6071. We'll send a technician out. We'll get your car loaded up and secured and delivered to the nearest repair facility. Dial 601-575-6071. Beeman's Record Service. You never know when you need a tow. Yeah. So we are back. Oh yeah, that song that was playing on the break. That song was called Motherfucker. That was like literally. I did that. It was on a mixtape, but I did that song like the day after I heard that Bernie Mac had died. Mm. And I did that song, and I put Bernie Mac on that song. And that was just like, basically like my little way of saying down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit was messed up, man. I love Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? And his, what he did for for comedy, what he did for hip hop, what he did for, you know, just entertainment in general. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody loved Bernie. And then, and I was watching this thing. You know, he did the Ocean's 11, and just last night, I was watching this interview that this guy did, and it was on YouTube. This interview this guy did with Bro Man from Martin.
From the fifth floor.
From the fifth, yeah. From the fifth floor, bro. So he did an interview with Bro Man, and they mentioned Bernie Mac, and it brought the dude, man, he broke down on the interview. He was crying and shit. He said, man, I believe that them people, you know, they worked Bernie Mac to death. That's what he said in the interview. Because Bernie, I don't know if he had some kind of issue or whatever, but he had did the Ocean's 11 with Brad Pitt and all them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And something happened. It was Brad Pitt, Bernie, and George Clooney. What's the other guy name? He's a good
What
famous
happened
actor. Huh?
What happened?
Oh, so I was just trying to give people the names, so you know, just basically just I don't know, but anyway, what happened was Brad Pitt or somebody. What he was saying, this is what Bro Man from Martin was saying. He was like somebody they was doing the promos for the Ocean's 11, and one of the actors had, you know, got sick or went down or something had happened, but they was asking Bernie Mac to go on the promos and do all the touring and shit, promote the movie. And Bernie Mac was like, well, you know, he was like, well, fuck it. And he just did it. And he was just ripping and running, promoting that Ocean's 11 when he should have kind of, I guess, I don't know.
I mean, like he was sick already, though?
I don't know. I mean, I think Bernie always had
some kind of,
you know, some kind of ailment.
Yeah.
But he you know, but he always was able to manage it and fight through it. And because, you know, he was doing his own thing, but when it came to the Ocean's 11, I don't know. But basically, this is what the dude Bro Man was saying
from the fifth floor on the interview, and it brought him to tears, man. And he was like, that's what I believe what happened to Bernie. They worked him to death, and I don't put it past like this industry, like entertainment and you know, really anything. Like you could get caught up in the rat race and shit. Work yourself to death.
Shit is taxing. I ain't gonna lie.
Stressful.
It's stressful.
Stress kills.
The whole nine. And you look at people and you look at their external and you like, damn, they got everything together. These motherfuckers doing it. But shit, you just don't know. Motherfuckers be
struggling.
They have to go.
And ripping and running.
They be ripping and running.
Stressed. Tired.
Even though they may love what they do.
Yeah.
But they trying to get the bag. I just think about some of the, and I'll say this. And this is just, you know, because I don't know, because I wasn't there. You was there. You was up close and personal, because you ain't even believe these motherfuckers was real. You always say this
my
shit.
God. That was a wow moment. I told you, I looked at you, I said, I seen these bitches with my own two eyes. Yes.
You was like, yeah.
Up close and personal. Real. I could have snatched that bitch off the stage.
Yeah. So, like Beyonce and them, like for instance, like Beyonce doing the On the Run tour. So she did 2 shows in Atlanta.
Oh my God. Back to back.
Back to back.
And the show was like 3 they performed for like 3 hours. Mm-hmm. And normally, you know, headliners get up there 30, 45 minutes, hour maybe, and they gone. No. 3 hours they performed, and it was great.
So you got to think about the stress and the pressure that takes.
Yeah.
To perform for 3 hours.
Back to back. Once you leave there, you fly in here.
You're going somewhere else. Now you got to make sure all your shit is right. You got to make sure you know, and you ain't got to make sure you got people in place, but you the one that's doing it. So you really is checking for and making sure that the motherfuckers that you got in place is doing their job. So that's a job in itself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure your vocals is right. You got to make sure that you can your voice rested. You got to make sure that all your outfits or whatever, your change of clothes, that shit is working right. You got to make sure your makeup people is doing their shit right because, you know, like I said, you the one doing the shit. You don't want to be on the stage looking fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is stressful. On top of that, you got to make sure your bread is right. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure your bread getting where it's supposed to go. And even if you ain't doing it, you got somebody else doing it, but you got to make sure that they doing it because they could be taking your money. Mm-hmm. So you still got to be watching. You know, even if it's somebody that you trust. Mm-hmm. So it's always a stressful moment. And at some point, you looking at your shit like, okay, where did this money go? What this $1,000 is supposed to be right here? Where did it go? Where is the money? And it's a small thing because you might have made 100,000 that night. But at the same time, you can't let 1,000 go because if you let 1,000 go, then it's 2,000. Like this shit got to be accounted for, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's always some stress involved, and it's like, shit. That shit will fucking get to you.
That was a sad day though when Bernie passed. It was sad.
Yeah. So imagine what he was doing because he had his own show. He had to be there, the Bernie Mac show. You know what I'm saying? He had a crew. He was the leader of the fucking the show as far as the actors. They all looked to Bernie. You know, the writers, they all had to go to Bernie. Then you know he was doing the what was the tour they was on? The Kings of Comedy, the Kings of Comedy tour. So he had that shit, and then he was doing the movies. He did the Ocean's 11, and the other movie that he did right before he died, The Soul
Man.
Yeah, I love that shit. Bernie was hilarious in that shit. Mike Epps, at the beginning of it, he told him, he was like, why don't you come say goodbye to the kids? Bernie was like, man, fuck them kids.
Mike Epps said, fuck the kids.
That shit was hilarious.
Speaking of Bernie, one gotta go.
Oh, no. You know Bernie ain't going.
Bernie Mac. Katt Williams.
Oh, shit.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, shit. Who else?
That's it.
Oh, shit. Bernie Mac, Katt Williams, Kevin Hart. Them three? Man,
and everything gotta go. So you go. I already know.
Don't even ask me. You already know who out of this motherfucker.
Really? Like you can't watch nothing.
Man, none of this. Fuck all that shit. Kevin Hart, your ass is dead to me. Got to fucking go. Sorry, not sorry, nigga. For real. Katt Williams, nigga. Bernie Mac, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm like, Katt Williams, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. Hell nah. I'm riding with Bernie and Katt on that shit. Kevin, you got to go.
Kevin Hart gotta go.
Put somebody else in there, see if he stay.
Mike Epps.
Shit, Kevin Hart, your ass still got to
Tracy
go.
Morgan.
Tracy. Oh shit, now that's a good one. Tracy and Kevin. Shit, nigga, 40 Rock, nigga. Nah, I said 40 Rock. 30 Rock, nigga. Kevin still got to go.
Dave Chappelle.
Kevin, you still got to go.
What the fuck? Okay.
You still got to go. Like it's 6 motherfuckers that Kevin ain't fucking with. No.
Steve Harvey.
Kevin, you get to stay.
I thought he'd get on the boat. Damn. Martin.
Kevin, you got to go. Gone, nigga. You out of here, nigga.
DL Hughley. Hughley.
They say Hughley.
Whatever shit.
It's Hughley.
Fuck
Fuck
that.
DL.
Okay then.
Ass
Shit.
cause
Don't correct me on his name. Fuck him.
I will say between DL and Kevin. Now that's a tough one. Now that is a legitimate tough one right there. So I don't know. Me being kind of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit kind of leaning to the old school. I might want to keep. I'm gonna keep Kevin on this one. I'm gonna keep Kevin. Bye, DL. Take your motherfucking CNN motherfucking wannabe news reporter ass on. Get your ass out of here, nigga.
You know what?
I got motherfucking paper soldiers on their ass with this one, nigga. We get to watch paper soldiers. DL, we take your
I can't believe you put Kevin Hart so far down the list.
Oh, boo, no, the fuck you can't. Who? I got Bernie. I got Katt. I got Bernie, Katt, Tracy.
Kevin Hart's supposed to come in after that.
You, Mike Epps, nigga?
Oh, no, Mike Epps, then Kevin.
No, Tracy Morgan,
No.
nigga? Are you fucking out of your fucking mind?
No.
Nigga, you can ask.
No.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Martin, nigga? Kevin Hart
Oh,
or
yeah,
Martin.
Martin.
Nigga, you can ask motherfucking.
Martin comes up.
Okay, you got. Okay, here we go. You got Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
You got Katt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got Mike Epps.
Mm-hmm.
You got Martin.
Mm-hmm.
You got Tracy Morgan, nigga.
No.
Fuck out of here. Listen,
No.
I don't give a fuck. You could probably ask fucking this nigga himself, and he'd be like, "Fuck it, Tracy." Man, that nigga cannot fuck with Tracy Morgan. I don't give a fuck. Period.
He don't make me laugh.
Period. He cannot fuck with Tracy Morgan. Came up under fucking Martin Lawrence, nigga. He cannot fuck with fucking Tracy.
I don't care. He ain't.
Period.
I don't
Tracy
even get
Morgan,
tickled.
30 fucking Rock. Nigga.
I ain't never watched an episode.
30 Rock, nigga. Saturday Night Live, nigga. That nigga, no. He can't fuck with Tracy Morgan. Period. Kevin Hart can't fuck with Tracy Morgan, y'all. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I'm Tracy Morgan, nigga.
I mean, I ain't taking nothing from him. I'm just saying.
Just listen to a Tracy. Okay.
I watched that movie.
What movie?
The one that you play over.
No.
And over.
This is what I want you to do for Tracy Morgan. Okay. This is what I want you to do. Watch Tracy Morgan interview Breakfast Club. Just watch it.
Didn't we watch it? Listen
Tracy,
to it or whatever.
Watch Tracy's interview at Breakfast Club. Then turn around and you watch Kevin Hart at Breakfast Club. And then you see for yourself who's the motherfucker.
Who's funnier?
Who is the more funnier? Who's the most enlightened? Who is the motherfucker? It's Tracy.
Okay.
It's Tracy.
You can have your pick.
All right. After Tracy Morgan, all right, we got and we talked about Bernie and see Bernie passed too. But so before I even get to Kevin, Bernie
passed too.
No. I said Bernie passed too. So basically I'm going back to people that passed. Cause now I gotta put my main dude over all these niggas. Over all these niggas. Over all these niggas to me. And Kevin know this shit too. Motherfucking Patrice.
I wish the camera was on us at this moment nigga. So you can capture my facial expression.
Patrice, that's my nigga, man. Patrice O'Neal, man. Rest in peace, man. I'm telling you, that nigga the truth. And I will say this.
No comment.
I give props to all these niggas. Chris Rock, Patrice, Bernie, Katt, you know what I'm saying, Mike Epps, Tracy. I don't want to forget nobody. Who else I said? All them niggas. All them niggas, man. And then I put Kevin Hart in right after. I put Kevin Hart right after Tracy and them niggas. I put Kevin right there.
But whatchamacallit is first?
Who? Patrice?
Yeah.
I got Patrice like right after Bernie.
What?
Now, matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie.
You know
man.
what?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Your list is flawed.
Like Patrice is up there with Bernie, Katt, and he up there with Bernie and Katt. Like for me, I got Patrice over a lot of niggas, man.
So he's a comedic.
He's a comedian.
I mean, I ain't heard nothing funny he did.
That's exactly why I got him so high up there.
I don't listen to that shit.
Man, Patrice is motherfucker.
It's not funny.
I'm telling you, trust. Nigga's hilarious. That nigga have an insight on shit that where it's unfucking real. Like the reason why I'm on this podcast right now is fucking Patrice. Straight up. Oh, and not to mention, and I will say this, I fucked up. Because I got to put one more nigga in there before I even get to Kevin. And that's motherfucking Corey. And Corey get on my nerves sometimes, but that nigga is fucking hilarious. For real, that nigga is hilarious.
I said one gotta go. You done added a whole list.
I will say this. All right, Corey up there.
He's not on the list.
He up there. Kevin, look, this ain't no bad list because Kevin is up there.
You done made your own list.
Up there. Kevin is up there. Two of the people that I got on the list are deceased. And then Kevin is still on the fucking list. But I got Katt over him. I got Mike over him for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then I got Tracy over him. And the rest of them, you know what I'm saying, they kind of fall in place. Patrice, though, for real.
He didn't make the cut.
Like, but I mentioned them.
I'm the producer. This is my list. This is my one has to go. He did not make the cut.
I mentioned Patrice O'Neal.
And Corey didn't either.
Honorably. Just like Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, too, as well. All them niggas, man, they all good, though. But like I said, them niggas, shit. Man, I'm telling you, man, the comedy scene, the comedy world, I know they got love for Patrice because, you know, I done heard Patrice on platforms with motherfuckers who you would think that he wouldn't be able to, like, and he hold up with these motherfuckers, and I'm like, God damn. Man, Patrice on CNN and on Fox, man, killing motherfuckers, man.
No, what we not going to do is have a Patrice take over.
Listen.
Next.
I don't give a fuck. One of the reasons why I'm doing this podcast, I'm going to give you the reasons. I'm going to give you two reasons why I'm doing this podcast right now. One is Patrice O'Neal. Two is Corey Holcomb.
Okay.
Period.
Now. Good. Next.
I'm just giving props for us.
I'm just saying. God.
That's it. I just had to give niggas props for it. Straight up. Man,
I'm goofy.
I ain't lying, man. I would listen to Corey Holcomb shit.
Nah. How is we going back to
because it's funny to me, man. Because the nigga would just be like, he'll say some shit, like, just off the wall shit, and you'd be like, rolling. I'd be like, man, ain't no way this nigga saying some stupid shit like this, man. This
he is kind of.
Man, this
funny.
nigga is retarded, man. This nigga retarded, man. This nigga say
he'll say anything.
One time, this nigga was out here talking about something came up, and they was talking about how, like, people, like, if you pass away in, like, the city, how they do it, and it's different, right? And he was saying, he was like you could pass away, like people pass away in their house and shit, and then in the city, You know what I'm saying? It might be days for motherfuckers come and find them and shit. And then when they do find them, it's like you going from there and then you go to the morgue. Then it's a wrap. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of this shit like where they do shit like you do now. I mean, like you do in small places. He's like, and he was like, some kind of way he was saying some shit like, like a woman pass away if she bad. He was talking about, hey, you motherfucker better do something with them corpses, motherfucker. Be laid over them motherfucking dead corpses and shit. The way he said it, shit was so fucking funny. It was hilarious. I wish I could go back.
Boo.
Serious, man. Trust me.
I think you got to be as retarded as he is.
Listen. It was some shit where I wouldn't have normally laughed at the shit, but the way the nigga said it, it was so funny. And the reason why it was so funny, because I knew the shit was true. Like, it's widows in these motherfucking cities, man. Trust me, it's people that will do shit like that. Motherfuckers put his, damn, this motherfucking bitch, she bad motherfucker. And put a goddamn sheet off of her, looking at her body and shit. But she's no longer there. She's dead. That's
sick.
It is, but it's a thing. People do that shit.
Sick.
I'm telling you, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying too. Sick.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, this shit is crazy. So, the next thing is, this is what I was going to say about sports. So, Kevin Hart, you made top 10.
Yeah, you don't create 10 out of my 3.
You made the top 10. Hell, every time you name somebody, I have to push his ass on back some more.
I shouldn't have named. Like, no. You didn't have to do that.
I had to push his ass back some more. One thing, though, that I do love about Kevin is, okay. Like I like Kevin and shit that he do. But the one thing that he did that I absolutely loved was the fucking Husbands of Hollywood. I love that shit. That shit was so fucking funny to me.
Out of all the things Kevin
Hart did. All the things. That's the shit.
That's what you love the most.
I love that shit.
Oh my God.
That shit was so hilarious. Yeah, him, Nick Cannon, like a bunch of top celebrity motherfuckers in there. I love that shit. That shit was funny. And that goes back to what Tracy was saying. Tracy Morgan. And Tracy got this from Martin. This is what he said in the interview. He was like, Martin told me, if you don't write, you don't eat. Mm-hmm. And I think that's true, because the shit that we doing when we coming off the fly, off the cuff, when you're doing these reality shows, unscripted shit, you know, it's easy. Anybody can do that. Mm-hmm. But can you pick up a pen and can you produce some shit and make some shit out of nothing? That sets you apart from any artist.
Right.
Can you create something out of nothing? Can you write some shit? That shit will make you.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Shit. So, I mean, you know, so for me, I think that Husbands of Hollywood shit was the thing that I love most from Kevin. That and the shit that Dame produced with him.
What? When
Dame brought him on the scene.
What?
That Paper Soldiers. That was the first shit that Kevin Hart did. That shit was hilarious. I loved that shit.
It was stupid.
Funny. And it was real. I loved that shit. I love so Kevin in that shit.
It was so dumb.
Yo. All right, so I'm gonna talk about, because we kind of got, I don't even know if we got hip hop. Do we got hip hop?
No.
Nothing in hip hop. All right, I can close it out. When I close out, it's always hip hop with me because I'm hip hop, so I close it with hip hop. But before we get to that, I'm gonna do a little sports thing. It ain't nothing much. We all know that it's March. March Madness is coming up. The tournament is going on starting tomorrow. If you got your brackets, get your brackets in tonight. Get them in before tomorrow. And good luck on that. You know what I'm saying? Final Four, I don't even have a prediction. Only thing I know is Final Four. I feel like Final Four, Duke will be there. Tennessee, I'm thinking will be there. Mm-hmm. Depending on where they at on the brackets. I think it's Duke, Tennessee, Kentucky. And I think it's going to be one kind of sleeper. Gonzaga maybe. Or maybe like a third or fourth. Or maybe even a fifth seed that creep into that other spot. So that's what I'm looking at on the Final Four. But other than that in sports, I just got to talk about this shit right here. The Oklahoma City Thunder. And I just saw this shit today. Just, you know, as I'm just back there, I was shooting pool and I had the TV on. And Oklahoma City was retiring a jersey.
Whose jersey?
Nick Collison.
Oh.
Nick Collison got his jersey retired.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm like, shit, what the fuck? What? He is the first jersey to ever be retired from OKC. And I'm thinking to myself.
So, what did he do? He was great?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I mean, he just had a fucking jersey. Look like to me, in order for Oklahoma City to retire a jersey, you might just need a fucking jersey.
I mean,
if you're good enough to get a jersey in Oklahoma City, you're good enough to get the fucking jersey retired.
Okay, so when did he play?
Huh?
When did he play?
All right. He played 15 years. He played with Seattle and he played with Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
He played from 2003 to 2018, so he retired last year. And they retired his jersey in Oklahoma. He averaged 5 points a game.
Shut the listen. Stop.
5 rebounds a game.
Stop lying.
1 assist per game.
No.
And they retired his fucking jersey.
Are you? Come on, read the stat. Read it for real.
I told you he had.
Seriously, be for real.
The motherfucker played almost. He played for almost the whole 2000s. Like he played from 2000 to 2003 to 2018, and he only had 5,359 career points. So he averaged 5.9 points a game. So a motherfucker can go. So obviously, if you play at Oklahoma City for any amount of time, you could get your jersey retired there.
That's cool, though, right?
Nah. Nah.
You don't think he deserved it?
Fuck no. If
he got 5 points a game.
He didn't win a title,
but he contributed 5 points each game.
Well, what about the motherfucker who contributed 10 points?
I mean, we talking about him though. Okay. He did contribute.
Okay. So Robinson, he got to get his jersey retired.
I didn't say that.
Westbrook, they gotta goddamn put a fucking statue in the front of that motherfucker for him. Like they gotta shut the whole city down for this nigga.
I mean,
Paul George, KD,
but no,
Ibaka.
Don't you got? Did he end his career with OKC?
James fucking Harden? He played there.
Did he end his career with OKC?
I don't give a fuck where he ended it.
I'm just saying, like, how do you determine if you don't play for several teams? Why?
The Thunder announced that they would be retiring number 4, so nobody else could come to Oklahoma City and wear number 4. What the fuck, nigga? Like, nigga.
Sad.
Zion. Listen.
He can't pick number 4. It's retired.
Fuck that. Zion, if you get picked by OKC, but I know you're a lottery pick, OKC go be the playoffs. But just so happen, if a motherfucker like Zion come to OKC and is like, I'm not playing for you bitches unless you bring that number 4 down. What they gonna do?
They gonna say no. He earned this retirement.
Them bitches gonna pull that bitch down.
He averaged 5 points a game.
Man,
okay.
Fuck out of here.
What are you talking about?
5 points a game, man. And he only played at Oklahoma for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He played at Oklahoma for 10 seasons. 10 seasons. His highest point per game total was 9.8. In 2017, he averaged 1.7 points per game.
Listen.
In 2018, last year, he averaged 2.1 points per game. In 16, he averaged 2.1 points. Like, motherfucker, how do you get your jersey fucking retired? Like, you only played 20 games in 2017. Last year, you played 15 games.
And he gave them 2 points a game.
But why do you get a jersey retired for social?
Because he gave 2 points.
Such mediocrity. But everybody on the team probably averaged 2 points. Why did they retire everybody jersey?
Because you don't know how he got those 2 points.
He probably got them at the free throw.
Listen, he have scored over 5,000. Like, he made 5,000 points. He got 5,000.
It took that bitch 20 years to score 5,000. Nigga, LeBron score that shit like every year. Nigga, LeBron score that shit every year. It took this bitch 20 years to score 5. When I saw that shit on my screen, I was like, what the fuck?
Was that a wow moment?
A wow moment. So, if you could score 5 points and get your shit retired.
But not everybody can do that.
But why not everybody?
Because it takes a special person to score 5 points a game.
You set your precedence with this nigga.
You don't understand. You don't know how he scored them. That's what I'm saying. Like,
he was like 7 foot, and you can only score 2 points a game. He scored all that shit like right under the basket, nigga. The fuck out of here with this shit.
I don't know. I'm just.
If that nigga got in double figures, they probably baked the cake for this nigga, man. This nigga was so fucking trash.
Oh my God.
And they retired his jersey. He was white, by the way. If this nigga was black, nigga, he wouldn't have played 20 years in the NBA with this shit.
Listen,
right?
You didn't even have to say that. Like, we knew he had to be white when you said.
If this nigga was a brother,
5,000 points.
If this nigga was a brother, your ass would have been out of. You wouldn't have got a chance to even go to Oklahoma City after you averaged 9 points in Seattle. Your ass is out of here, nigga. Get your ass the fuck out of here. This nigga got his jersey retired. He wasn't even a starter.
You lying.
No, this bitch came off the bench.
Listen, I think you should just say congratulations and...
Fuck no. I'm not congratulating.
You are ruining his moment.
What the fuck? What about my moment? Nobody gives me no props for shit.
His jersey is being retired.
Man, I try to do good shit. Nobody says nothing about it.
Well, do less. They retire you for less shit.
Oh, maybe I should just do mediocre shit. I'm gonna downgrade this shit back down to a motherfucking downgrade this shit back to a motherfucking handheld microphone. Downgrade this Pro Tools back to Cool-Headed Pro.
Oh shit.
Downgrade this shit back to Cool-Headed Pro. I'm gonna downgrade this Hennessy to E&J.
You can drink that shit by yourself.
I'm gonna take Pepsi back to Sam's Choice. I'll take Ultra back down to fucking Schultz.
And then you will be retired.
And then I'll retire my shit. What the fuck? Man, straight up, man. This nigga came off the
but you'll
bench.
still be missing one thing, though.
What?
You're not white.
Damn. I'd just be damn. If I was white, I guess I'd be nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
Next year.
This year, last year.
I mean, this ain't, listen, man. We just stating the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that number 4, Nick Collison, if he was a brother, this shit. Because when I first saw Collison, I kept thinking about the black kid Collison. I was like, I didn't think he was even retired. But I damn sure knew that he wasn't good enough to get his jersey retired. So I was thinking it was that black kid. But then when I saw, I was like, okay, Nick Collison. Oh, okay. Wow. They retired his fucking jersey in Oklahoma? What the fuck? Why would they do that?
Damn.
Hey, what the fuck? Listen, this is the first time that you're hearing this because it's Wednesday. All right? Actually, we're going over into the morning. So it's early Thursday morning. So we're the first people that breaking this right now. The only people that's going to break this story is going to be the people that's coming on tomorrow. First Take, Undisputed, Skip Shannon, Stephen A. Those, they going to talk about this tomorrow. I want to know, am I the only one?
They might not talk about it.
Them motherfuckers got to say something about this shit.
They gloss over some things.
Fucking walking piece. Like, I'm going to tell you, this is what Stephen A. used to say. Walking piece of mediocrity. That's what Nick Collison is. Mediocrity. And they retired his fucking jersey. And fuck, like, his shit is in the rafters in Oklahoma City.
He gave him 5 points a game. That's all I can say.
Man, that man is not that big of a staple in Oklahoma. Like, his jersey, he must have actually did the most charitable things in Oklahoma City
to get that jersey
in order
retired.
for him to retire. Like, he has to be the philanthropist. That's just how you say that shit. Philanthropist, whatever, of the year, like of the decade, of the century, or whatever.
I want to know.
How the?
That's it.
No, that ain't it. We about to wrap this thing up, but that shit was wild.
Yeah.
That shit was wild.
Well, congratulations. Who? Nick?
Nick fucking Collins.
Yeah, you. Congrats.
Okay. So, I just had to rant on that shit because this shit was wild to me. So, anyway, with that being said, we're just going to get ready to wrap this thing up, man. March 30th, y'all do not forget V Lounge in Meridian, Triple Beam, Vest Protected, Raheem, Big Face, True 21. We all gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Roll by myself. Party Jam. My nigga Wig in the build. Oh, special performance.
Triple and triple gold.
Brand the fuck ho.
Doing it suave.
Like a nigga is supposed.
Hey.
It's going down, man. What they gonna have, baby? What you got for them? What you got special?
That's it. March 30th. Be there.
You got anything special for the guests that show up on March 30th?
Oh, yeah. But I don't reveal.
Okay, we got some
You gotta be
giveaways.
there.
All that. Y'all show up, man. Show out. We're gonna have a good time. V Lounge in Meridian, March 30th. Roll by myself, Party Jam.
Pull up.
And we'll see y'all then, man. This is
Roll by myself, ain't got no friends. Hustle all day, try and stack those ends. Went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. I went to ATL, brought a brand new Benz. Call me Khaled, all I do is win. People discuss my success. They see me shining and get upset. You should love more and hate less. Chasing hoes while I chase checks. I enter the room and break necks. Your girl said she want a rough neck, a little light conversation and some rough sex. I up text if I get too stressed. Hit him for the cash, leave his body a mess. Half I reinvest, then divide the rest. Triple being the best, don't you ever forget. Welcome to the Pulling Cards Podcast. I'm